It's a lady in London here. Today I'm coming to you from Holborn, and I want to take you on my free self-guided walk of this part of London. This area is known for everything from its amazing museums to its squares, Inns of Court, and more. There are some amazing old pubs along the way too, and I can't wait to show them to you. As always, the route and map for this walk are on my blog, aladyinlondon.com, but for now let's go see what we find. This circular walk starts at the Holborn Underground station. It's on 2 lines of the tube and many local bus routes, so it's easy to get here. You can also arrive by foot, by bike, or on a scooter from Hatton Garden or other parts of central London. Whatever way you choose to arrive, you can start your tour by exiting the station on High Holborn and turning right. Walk east on the High Holborn and then take a right down a narrow alley called Little Turnstile. Soon you'll find yourself in front of a pub called the Ship Tavern. This 16th century watering hole is a great place to stop if you want to have a drink in one of the city's historic alehouses. Whether you stop for a drink or not, continue your Holborn walk by veering left on Gate Street and following it around as it takes you to Lincoln's Inn Fields. This square is surrounded by attractive heritage buildings, some of which house small museums. As you explore the green space and take a loop around the perimeter, you'll pass by Sir John Soane's Museum on the north border. Often referred to as a British museum in miniature, you'll find everything from sculptures to paintings and a unique Egyptian sarcophagus inside. On the south border, you'll find the Hunterian Museum. Focusing on the history of surgery and medicine, this not-for-the-faint-of-heart museum has a collection of stomach-wrenching instruments and preserved specimens. Both museums are free, but it's a good idea to book in advance. You can visit them or continue your walk around the square. Your next stop is Carey Street, where you'll find yourself in front of the Seven Stars. It's one of the oldest pubs in London. This one dates back to 1602, and it's thought that some interior beams survive from the original construction. You can pop in for a peek or a pint if you want to, then continue your walk. Whether you choose to go into the pub or not, don't miss the eye-catching row of red phone boxes across the street. If it's a weekday, you can explore Lincoln's Inn next. If not, you can retrace your steps and go up to High Holborn. If you choose to explore Lincoln's Inn, highlights include the gardens, the old hall, the chapel, and the grounds. The architecture here is stunning. Once on High Holborn, turn right and continue your walking tour by heading east down the road. As you approach the Chancery Lane tube station, you'll notice the historic City of York pub on your left. This Grade II listed public house has a long history. While the current building dates to the 1920s, there's been a pub on this site since 1430. The interiors are steeped in history, and everyone from Charles Dickens to Dylan Thomas has written about this place. Whether you pop in or not, continue your London walk by heading east down High Holborn towards Chancery Lane station. When you get there, you'll notice the stunning Tudor facade just past the station entrance. This is Staple Inn. It's the last surviving inn of Chancery, a group of historic buildings and legal institutions in London that are thought to have been established in the 14th century. A Grade 1 listed building, Staple Inn dates back to 1585. The building survived the Great Fire in 1666, but its internal hall was destroyed by a bomb during World War II. Thankfully, the facade was spared. Across the street from Staple Inn is the red terracotta Holborn Bars, also known as the Prudential Assurance Building. Built in the late 19th century, this Gothic Revival-style building is Grade 2 listed and a treat for the eyes. Your next stop is Hatton Garden. This is London's diamond district, and soon you'll start to notice an abundance of jewelers. Before you go too far, take a right down a tiny passage called Ely Court. Here you'll find one of the oldest pubs in London. Ye Olde Mitre dates back to 1547, and it's one of my favorite pubs in London. With a series of small wood-paneled rooms, it will whisk you back to a bygone era. It's also featured in famous movies like Snatch. You can pop in for a meal or a drink if it's a weekday or a Saturday, or continue your walk by heading farther down Ely Court. Now you'll find yourself in Ely Place. This historic street is home to St. Etheldreda's Church. Dating back to the 13th century, it's one of only 2 surviving buildings in London from the reign of Edward I. It was originally built to be the chapel of Ely Palace, the London residence of the Bishops of Ely. It's an important piece of architectural history. You can go inside to see the stunning stained glass and historic walls, or continue your walk by heading back through Ely Court and out to Hatton Garden. Once back on Hatton Garden, you can turn right and pass by more jewelers as you make your way to Greville Street. Once there, turn right, and soon you'll spot Bleeding Heart Yard on your right-hand side. This courtyard was the home of the Plornish family in the Charles Dickens novel Little Dorrit. You can explore it before heading back out to Greville Street and turning left. Walk all the way down to Leather Lane and turn right. You'll find yourself in a bustling street food market if it's a weekday. If not, you'll still be surrounded by some of London's best coffee shops. My top pick is Proof Rock if you're in need of a caffeine fix. Either way, continue your walk by going all the way to the end of Leather Lane. When you get there, turn left onto Clerkenwell Road. Here you'll pass by famous pubs with rooms like the Clerkenwell. If you want to, you can stay a night here. I'll put a link to where you can book a room in the description of this video on YouTube. Your walk continues with a stroll all the way down Clerkenwell Road, continuing it as it becomes Theobald's Road. You'll spot historic brick facades on your right and the gardens of Gray's Inn, another of the Inns of Court, on your left. When you reach Red Lion Street, turn left. You'll see two local pubs as you cover the short distance to Lamb's Conduit Passage. When you get there, veer right to walk down the passage. You'll pass colorful shop fronts as you make your way to Red Lion Square. You can walk around the green space, taking in the mix of modern and historic buildings around you as you go. If you need a rest, you can sit in one of the benches or go to the cafe in the park. Once you've explored, you can continue your walk by exiting the square on Drake Street and turning right. Walk the short distance to Theobald's Road and turn left. After crossing Southampton Row, you'll see Sicilian Avenue on your left. This unique pedestrianized shopping arcade was designed by Robert Worley in the early 20th century. Completed in 1910, its Baroque Edwardian architecture features Italian marble, colonnades, and turrets. Dramatic columns on plinths mark the entrances. Your last stop is Holborn Station, where this walk ends.
I hope you've enjoyed this tour of Holborn, and I hope it's inspired you to get out and explore this area on foot yourself. It's a really nice part of London and a very central area to see. As always, the route and map are on my blog, aladyinlondon.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel before you go. Happy walking!